Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my goodness, I'm late. What's up? 69 Dart Man. Papa Hobby. What's up, man? How y'all doing, man? It's lovely Sunday evening. Yes, we get to do it all over again tomorrow. All right. It's this vicious cycle, man. Work a couple of days, 5-6 days out of the week, take one day off and do it all over again. Anyway, I want to talk about this lady. All right. She took her car to the shop. She's on TikTok screaming and crying, boo-hooing, because she claims her oil change going to cost her $2,000. Now, that statement alone can be misleading, right? Yeah, it can mislead. It can have people out there going, what place is this? So I won't go. Oil change for $2,000. What she failed to tell y'all is, well, I'm going to let y'all look at the video and find out for yourself. But I hate when people mislead others, okay? We have to learn the difference between what something you went in for a cost as opposed to what you need. Those are two different things, okay? Let's check this video out, man, because this is crazy, okay?
Tell me why I take my car in for an oil change, a free one on top of that at the dealership.
A free one?
And I come out with this. Ooh. They want almost $2,000 worth of stuff for an oil change. Why? Every single time. Let me tell you what they say, because I don't understand any of it. 2 drive belt replacement, diagnostics, 4-wheel alignment.
Ooh.
How do they know I need a 4-wheel alignment when they didn't take my car for a test drive? Explain that one to me. An AC evaporator service, fuel injection service, fuel induction service with throttle body cleaning, cooling system fluid exchange, transmission fluid exchange. $2,000 for an oil change? Are they trying to rebuild my car?
Okay, hold on. I got to hear some of this again. Wait a minute. What did she say?
Diagnostics.
Okay.
Don't understand any of it.
Hold on.
2 drive belt replacement.
Drive belt replacement. All right. Now, she failed to tell us how many miles on her car. So here's the thing that bothers me about customers like this. And I don't blame customers, okay? I blame the communicator. I blame the person that went over and told her she need all this stuff and didn't say, ma'am, yes, your oil change was free, but while we have your car in the air, we checked it over also for free. Now, she making it seem like her oil change costs $2,000. Notice in the very first part of the beginning, she said a free oil change. Well, let me hear some more of this.
Diagnostics.
Diagnostic. Now, I don't know how they just squeezed that in there. Supposedly, she didn't go in for a problem. Supposedly, she just went in for an oil change, but they want to charge her for diagnosis? Okay, there's no way I can defend that one. Let me see what these other ones are.
4-wheel alignment. How do they know I need a 4-wheel alignment when they didn't take my car for a test drive?
Oh, busted. Oh, my goodness, she got a point. Lady, I don't know who you are, TikToker, but you have a point. The only reason you should be selling 4-wheel alignments are alignments in general a maintenance item, okay? Do they have in a service manual recommendations for alignment? Let's say we recommend you do your alignment every 30,000 miles. Is that a thing? Or do you get alignments when you get new tires and you pull into the left? Okay. By the end, something has already been too late, right? Or worn out. So alignment is a different thing. Okay. You go in for an oil change and the customer or the establishment tell you that you need an alignment. How do you justify that? What if this one of them smart ass customers saying, why do I need an alignment? How you know I need an alignment? My car's still right there. How you know? It's just something we sell at 60,000 miles, ma'am. Notice you have 58,000 miles. You almost there. So we figure. So there's no way I can defend that one. I'm not trying to defend any of them. I'm just trying to debunk an oil change being $2,000 because that's literally the title of her video.
Explain that one to me.
I can't.
An AC evaporator service?
All right. What's that all about? Okay, AC. And I don't know when this video was recorded, but even if it was in the summertime, how do you just randomly sell an AC evaporator service? Like customer come in, let's say it's 100 degrees outside. Customer come in, I want an oil change. That's it. And she get a list like this lady got right here. Because I want to You know what I'm saying? There's some of this stuff I can go back and tell my manager, look, man, we missing out on AC evaporator services. He gonna ask me like, why would anybody need that? I don't know. Honda, if that's a big ass H on the front of her car, which tells me this is a Honda, and she went to a Honda dealer. Honda obviously recommend that you service the evaporator coil every 60,000. I don't know. Somebody enlighten me. This is crazy. Hold on, let me see some more.
Fuel injection service.
That's a good one. I'm sorry, lady. You wrong on this one. A fuel induction and fuel injection cleaner should be done. Normally, I try to squeeze them in with a tune-up, but just because you in for an oil change, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? We think you need a fuel injection cleaner. For why? Why? Based off what? Why? I don't know. It's just something we supposed to sell when this is Honda. I'm guessing that's a Honda. Hyundai. Thanks, Glenn. Glenn Brady, what's up, man? I thought the H was for Honda. My bad. Hyundai. Yeah, she from a whole nother. She obviously went to a dealer, Hyundai dealer, and they told her. Now, guys, just so you know, a lot of dealerships work similar. Okay, it's similar. I mean, first of all, you can't blame the guy that looked your car over and wrote it up. He has a job to do, and he's told to look cars over. And I'm thinking or hoping he's told to upsell things that they need. That's part of the job. Okay, wait a minute. There's some more on she mentioned.
Fuel induction service with throttle body cleaning.
Yes, that is. It depends on how the ignition, the fuel system is set up. Port injection. It depends on lot because guys, carbon buildup can in fact accumulate on your throttle body blades. You know what happened when excessive, we used to have this problem a lot. Excessive carbon buildup will form on the blade. So when the customer drive and they get ready to come to a stop, the blade will close, right? When you take your foot off the accelerator pedal, naturally the blade gonna close. So that carbon buildup, because it's there, will essentially shut off air to the engine. And what happens when that happens? Your car cough out and die. All right, so yes, but cars are built different now. That throttle body service used to be a #1 seller. It's just the fuel systems are so much better now, and we're not getting a lot of carbon buildup on intake valves. We're not getting a lot of carbon buildup on throttle bodies. Okay, so but I can defend that one. 60,000 miles. There's nothing wrong with you going ahead and getting your throttle body clean, your fuel injection service. All right. But again, I normally do that on a tune-up. But the average plugs now on cars these days are 100,000 miles. Injector flush, brake flush, radiator flush, power steering flush, transmission flush, aka wallet. Oh, let me finish this.
Cooling system fluid exchange.
Cooling system fluid exchange. Do y'all know Mopar has some coolant that literally has 10 years on it? 10-year coolant. Yeah, we went from the 3-year coolant, which was green, to the 5-year coolant, which was orange. And now it is 10-year coolant, which is purple. Is anybody out there really waiting for their 10th year of ownership of their car to change their coolant? I sincerely hope not. I'm assuming, I ain't finna sit here and dog out Mopar. What the hell wrong with y'all? Are y'all crazy? Look, but to claim something should hold up for 10 years is not absurd. It's not out of the norm, okay? The fluid can, depending on the cooling system, what's happening in the cooling system, okay? So under normal conditions, that coolant could likely or should likely go 10,000 miles. But I ain't waiting on 10 years. I'm not waiting 10 years to change my coolant. But that's literally what's printed on the jug, okay? So they telling her, I don't know how Hyundai coolant is set up. Maybe Hyundai recommend changing the coolant at 60,000 miles. Hence, the mechanic recommending the service. All right, was that it? Is this she has some more?
Transmission fluid exchange.
Transmission fluid exchange. If I had to take a stab at this, looking at the front of that car, I would say that's one of those so-called feel for life. Now, guys, most shops, including the couple I'm employed at, we steer clear of servicing of transmission flush. All right. No, not flush. We steer let me say that. Let me change that, because yes, it's a service that's offered by places I work at. I'm no big fan of transmission flush, especially if we using a machine that's, just recklessly forcing fluid. Surely they have valves you can turn down and the machine do this and do that, but I don't trust them. So I never upsell a transmission flush. I'm no big fan of transmission drain and refill. To me is my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. I think it's a waste of money. Now I'm a big fan of transmission service, meaning the filter come out as well. Yes, you start talking transmission. However, some transmissions, such as the 948 TE front wheel drive ZF transmission, you cannot replace the filter, because the filter lives on top of the pump, and which means the transmission got to come out in order to replace it. Nobody wants to do that. So she said they want to service her transmission. She got a problem with that. Let me see.
$2,000 for an oil change? Are they trying to rebuild my car?
See, that back to my point. She is misleading the public. Okay, it's not $2,000 for a freaking oil change. It's $2,000 for recommended service. Now, I've tried again, guys. I'm in no position to defend anybody or any company or any car maker or anything. That's not my job. That's not my place, and I wouldn't try to do that. However, I can come off as doing that, so I try to, straddle the fence a little bit. But here's why a lot of cars end up back at the shop with internal major problems. Okay, now listening to her, she's obviously a big fan of getting her oil change on time. That's one of the number one maintenance things you can do to your car. Okay, if you don't do nothing else, damn it, change your oil when you're supposed to. Transmission, coolant, all of that. I'm not saying it's not important, but I'm saying if you're going to do some maintenance, if you're going to spend some money on your car, please make sure it's oil change. You're getting your oil change done. Now, a lot of the problem childs or the problem cars come in, and a lot of them are based off of neglect. A lot of the problems are from neglect. All right, this lady, I mean, obviously, and again, I'm not defending Hyundai, but what if she really needed all this stuff? And you know what I'm saying? I'm one of those guys that go to the history. All right. Now I'm aware that, somebody else may have worked on your car. We're not the only one that work on your car, but some people are loyal to certain shops. Those customers I could respect. Okay. Because I can literally go to their history. Ma'am, you haven't had this, that, and the third. You haven't had none of this. Okay. It's time. All right. Mopar calls for your PCV, I think, at 60,000 miles. You never had it done. PCV, positive crankcase ventilation. Yes, it's recirculating those vapors from, I don't know, say your oil pan or your valve cover is recirculating so you won't accumulate, things you shouldn't accumulate. Yeah, that's called maintenance. Okay. That stuff is important, but some shops will abuse it and make everybody else look bad. How's that? Again, I'm not trying to defend no freaking body, but she misleading the public. No, there's not a single oil change out there. Or am I wrong? $2,000? But I see where she was going, but I don't think no oil change out there. $2,000. What's up, Papa Hobby? Yeah, what's going on? Hey, man, easy, man. I had something. So what had happened was, something came up. He goes, the dog that my mom used to do. Yeah, a lot. Something popped up, man. I had to. She could just say no. Yes, but in the world, we living in a world of social media. You can easily hop in front of your mobile phone. Every mobile phone in the world now has a camera function on it. Turn it on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Make a video. $2,000 he tried to charge me for an oil change. And that shit can spread all over in a matter of seconds. Next thing you know, people in the comment section want to know, what place was this? Ain't never going back. Speaking of comment section, I want to see something, okay? Because I want to see what everybody was saying. Everybody talking about, oh, y'all can't see that. That is terrible. That is just terrible. I want to Well, we're gonna do this. I want to read some of them anyway. It's called upselling. Yeah, the D Thompson. Drive belts easily go at 100K plus. Okay. He's saying you don't need no drive belts. You can go 100K. Are they trying to rebuild my car? Yes, they are. No, they're not. Pay me now or pay me later. Hyundai and every other car manufacturer has services that are recommended at various mileage. If you don't want your car past 100,000 miles, don't worry about it. Wow. If that's not the realest, Senor Ramos, if that's not the realest comment I done read all day, that he got a point. Okay. Yeah, he have a point. Maintain and maintenance schedule and stick to it. It's really important to find an honest mechanic, not usually found at the dealership. Well, damn. It's not where you take your car, it's who work on it. Whoa. That's a good point. He said it's not where you take your car, it's who work on it. All right, don't forget your blinker fluid or your Canuta valve, premium air. Okay, they clowning now because the dealership isn't hitting its quota on sales and haven't been in the last decade. All right, that's a little harsh. That's a little selfish. That's a selfish thing to say. They can tell you need it an alignment based off of your tire wear. Most of the other sounds like preventive maintenance to ensure that your vehicle continues to run properly. That is a good comment there. She may have some camber wear, and tires wear on the outside, one could assume they got some camera issues, but yeah, that's a damn good point there. Oil changes on some Lamborghinis, 10 grand. Holy crap. I wonder what kind of estimate they mechanic gonna write up. Oh, ouch. Oil change is key facts at 5K to 6 month. Less than 100K on an 18-year-old car doesn't come out the garage often. Whoa. All right, let me do it. Sounds like a Ford dealership. No, that wasn't a Ford dealership. An additional $500 for the paperwork in your hand, and they had to print it out for you. Okay. Well, you can always do it yourself. Ooh, how real is that? Did you authorize it? Oh, she said no way. Okay. So she one of those people that read her comments, I see. I noticed she didn't give an answer on some of these more harsh comments. You don't pay for what you didn't ask for. Okay. That's why they, have to upsell it. That's why it has to be, mentioned to the customer. Now, I don't know if any shop just going to go and just start doing stuff on the car, but all right, these comments getting a little crazy. Hyundai have 100K 10-year powertrain warranty. Do just enough to keep it. Wow. I didn't know that. 10 years, 100,000 miles. The reason they do oil changes for free is because they don't make any money off of it. And they hope to sell a whole bunch of ridiculous flushes and fluid changes long before they are actually due. I'm going to leave that one alone. Okay. It's called a sales manager. Find an honest, good mechanic. They are out there. There's nothing dishonest about selling you things you need. It's just that because it has been abused, nobody tends to trust it anymore. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to be a dishonest person to sell somebody, ma'am, you need brakes. Does that make him dishonest? Well, I just came in for oil change. I know, I'm just telling you, your front brakes are 100% worn. Like, you don't have to fix it. We just letting you know. I mean, think about the flip side of that. Think about this for a second. If she come in, I just want an oil change. That's it. And the manager tell the mechanic, look, man, just change your oil. That's all she adamant about. That's all she want. But boss, I just do like I said. That's all she. But I was scrubbing on the way in there. No, just do what the freak she said and what I said. But I barely stopped going into my stall because her brakes are 100% worn. Just do what she said. Okay. You take her around to it. She go out and leave and crash. Well, who worked on your car last? Papa Hobby's garage. Who? Another garage worked on it. They didn't tell you need brakes. You know what? They didn't, because I had said, don't tell me nothing. So you got to think of it flip. It's a liability issue, guys. It's a liability thing. Shops can literally get sued. Probably some hotshot lawyer find a way to make it happen. They can literally get sued for not telling you need something you need. Your brakes 100% worn and you sitting there, don't tell me nothing. I just want an oil change. And they don't do it, and you go out and have a wreck. Yeah, that could be on them, depending on how good their lawyer are. Every shop have a top-notch lawyer. Just know that. All right. Yeah, they ain't got no rinky-dink ass lawyer they just call on the phone. They got a lawyer that worked for them. And he ready, boy. He ready for any kind of potential lawsuits. One of our employees had a wreck the other day. The lawyer was right there on it. Well, I mean, who fought with it? Blah, 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 blah. He gonna find a way to protect the company. That's his job. But I'm saying, so don't, if you, any consumers in here that, go out and get their car looked at, don't be surprised if you get an estimate. Also, keep in mind, this is a free country we live in. This is a free world. You have a right to easily say no. Yeah, just no. No, thank you. Okay. And that's that. But the mechanic that check your car still have a job to do. All right. I'm going to leave that alone. I did not know there were some cars out there. Lamborghini's 10 grand. Oh my goodness. Do you recommend all computer resources for ECM? What? Do you recommend all computer resources for ECM? I'm not understanding that. The Dart has 175K on the original 318. The 95 Neon was 100. Damn. When the idle on the timing belt locked up, so I gave on. Yeah, that at that point, you're going to see the value of the car to properly fix. Okay. Yeah. What year was that Dart? Dart just showed up. Or the new Dart just showed. It's like the Pacifica. Pacifica used to be a big, before the minivan Pacifica. There was another version of the Pacifica. Man, every place upsell service. Doctors, dentists, doctors and dentists. Yes. Mechanics, plumbers, damn, even service providers. But mechanics are the bad ones. People forget they can't get a second opinion on and can see exactly what they need. Yeah, but yeah, the image thing is very tarnished. That would have a timing belt, not a chain, wouldn't it? Which one? What are we talking about? I got lucky and little sister sold it to me cheap with an 89,000 model 2019 for $3K. Okay, that's 69. Mopar went to shit after the 80s. After the 80s? Really? I didn't know that. It's all computer sources good to buy. I never used them, so I don't know. I can't vouch for it. All right. We have some computers that's discontinued, meaning we can't get any more brand new Mopar or whatever. So we have to use these places now if we want to, repair the car and we're sure that's it. They only take computer estimates from certain people in the shop. I'm one of them. If I say, this car need a PCM, they looking at who said it. If a new guy show up, this car need a PCM. Oh, get somebody else to check it. So, it depends on who it's coming from. But yeah, we got to get it from another place now on some of them. Yes, y'all, please. Thank you, Bob. Hit the thumbs up, man. Let me finish. Oh, it's after 9. Let me wrap this up. Always been recommending paperwork, even if not spoken. JT, what's up from Daytona Beach? You coming to Jeep Week? What is that? Mr. Lincoln. What is Jeep Week? I never heard of such. I haven't been to an event since I won. It's Brady still in here, my dude. What's his name? Glenn Brady. I haven't been to an event since I won. Get this. This was a minute ago. Mopar, I don't know who it was back then. Dama, Chrysler, Stellantis, one of them. Anyway, they grabbed 2 mechanics from each state, right? Was it 52 states? 50 states? Damn, now I'm having 100. They gathered up 100 mechanic and flew us all out to Florida, Key Largo, and gave us, oh my goodness, showed us the best time ever. We won the award. 2 best techs out of the whole entire state. I was one of them and another guy. They flew me and a companion. It's 2 people. So it's like I say, about 100 people, I think, 2 from each state. We all met up in Key Largo, Florida, and it was a mini vacation. That was their award. That was my Gold Tool Award. We used to give out Gold Tool Awards. So that was the last event I went to. And y'all know me, most of y'all do. I'm not really into racing, and I had to go to a lot of racing events because it's a mechanic thing, right? And you would think mechanics love stuff like that. So we walking around. There's a big shot ass racers there too. Tom Petty. Is that his name? The guy with the big ass cowboy hat. The people were like, "Oh, there go Petty, there go Mr. Petty." You know me, I'm younger, I'm dumber. Who the hell is that? Like, I didn't know I was supposed to get hysterical because he was there, signing autographs. And I was like, oh, what am I supposed to do? I'm not a race guy. I'm not into racing, but Tom Petty, Richard, one of them Petty dudes was there. The big time, I guess he was popular. And that was the last event I went to. Okay. But yeah, I won top 2 techs of the state award. Me and another guy. I don't know who the other guy was. He was from a different area, but that's the last event I went to as it relates to cars. So Richard, thank you, 69 Dark Man. Richard Petty, the race guy. Richard, I don't know if he's still living or not. I don't know, guys. I'm not really. Richard Petty, STP. Thank you, Mark. But like he was signing autographs, and I was like, I don't know who the hell he is, so I don't know to get excited. I didn't know to get excited, but I got Richard Petty. We all mechanics, dirty oil and mechanics, and we went, on a boat ride, and they showed us, fed us like a mug. I think I gained 5 pounds that day. So no, I don't think I'm going to the Jeep thing. I don't even know what it is. You had your daily garlic clove yet? Stop, Joshua. I drink it now. I juice it. Okay. Yeah, I got a juicer. That's a whole nother. Guys, let me wrap this up because this conversation is getting crazy. My first car was a 42 GPW Jeep. Whoa. All right. I think I missed some comments too, still around as far as I know. Richard Petty. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know who that was until I looked them up. Always but recommend paperwork. So I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Y'all, anybody, there's still 100 people in here. If any consumers in here, don't panic when you take your car in for something simple and they come with an estimate for you. Look it over. Here's what I suggest. Sit down with the guy that wrote it up and the advisor. And if you don't have the money for everything, do this. Prioritize things. Okay. What's more important? Okay. Now, you need to stop. Okay. So one would think brakes are more important than anything. After you got your oil change, of course. She said oil change was free. And somebody mentioned that it's free because they plan on up. Yes, shops do that, guys. Look, we're all realists, right? Every business make money by upselling more things. Again, you have the right to simply say no. Okay, so don't get mad because somebody doing their job. How's that? Yeah, Chryslers are gross. WW2 Jeep mode by Ford. Don't let cousin Mookie talk you in a Chrysler and you good. My first vehicle was a Mighty Max. Still around as far as I know. Okay, so but don't go crying and whining when you got major problems because of neglect. All right. Sludge can build up. All kinds of problems can happen. What's up, Uncle Andy in the building? They wanted to charge me $1,300 for all 4 pads and rotors. Did it myself under $300. No issues. Been 3 months. Brake jobs are, you know what I'm saying? Brake on any car. Brake jobs are fairly easy if you got the tools and all that. So, but some people don't want to work on their own car. So, my guy, Wi-Fighter, if an establishment come up to you and say you need brakes for $1,300, don't get mad. Just say no. Thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. I do that myself. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the oil change. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Thank you. Bye. See you. Yeah, don't, but because they doing their job. All right. Let me put it that way. All right. But my God, general purpose Willys. How much does Dodge charge to replace exhaust manifold on passenger side from a Ram 1500? You can't say how much Dodge charge because the charges come from the establishment, meaning the particular dealer. Now, is there a set price from all of them? Like, do all so-called Dodge dealer have a set price per side on manifold stud braking on a Hemi? No. You may go to Papa Hobby's Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and he tell you 5 hours. Or you may go down the street to 69 Dartman Garage, and he tell you 3 hours. All right. So in other words, there's no set price. In other words, the price is going to be dependent on what the shop charge in their hourly rate. How many hours and their hourly rate. If they say 3 hours and their hourly rate is $200 an hour, you're going to be looking at about $600. All right. I don't know of any that's under 3 hours. So I hate to put that bug in your ear. I think we try to get 3+ per side. Again, it depends on the advisors. Okay. Yeah. So it depends on the shop you take it to. It's not a standard price for exhaust manifold bolts breaking, and it's not a Dodge price. It's an establishment price. Yeah, tell them JT tired of complaints. Do your maintenance. Yeah, man. This same lady gonna be. I guarantee you, she gonna. I ain't wishing bad on her, but she gonna. She may experience some issues because she neglected to get any of that down. For sure. Thank you. That's what's up, man. Disc brakes are easy. Try 4-wheel drum. Oh, yeah. It's been a minute. My secondary air pump is running when my car is off and drains the battery. Any idea? Like, bro, Gerald. Any idea why this is happening? Battery relay bad. It could be anything. And now I could correlate a specific vehicle on whether if I seen that problem or not, but you didn't even tell me the vehicle. You didn't tell me vehicle mileage or nothing. You just, I got a car draining batteries with the air pump. Air pump? Who the hell still using air pump? How old is this thing? Air pump. Air pump. Am I saying that right? Now, the newer cars use a booster electric vacuum pump because, variable valve timing has prevented engines nowadays from, good, reliable vacuum. So they had to add an electric vacuum pump to a lot of these variable valve timing cars. So I don't know what you're talking about, man. Listen, guys, I got to wrap this up, man. Let me, that's my cue. Damn, it's 9:16. I got to go. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. If I missed in the comments, I apologize. I started late and I went on late. So I'll see y'all in the next video.